Me kia nei, kua pai ke tēnei takiwa. I think this place is looking amazing, you know, with what we've done in the corner there, but I know you. Kei te kimi mahi tonu, you're still looking for another job to do, aren't you?
I just thought we'd add the finishing touches in terms of the planting, and so I thought what we could do is hang some epiphytes up around this space just to make it feel like it's really lovely and lush, and we've got some really interesting feature plants that we can look at.
Ah, kei te maumahare au ki o tohu tohu. I can remember what you said about epiphytes. They can hang, they don't need to be in the dirt, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. They're plants which harmlessly live on other plants or trees, basically.
Te koi hoki o tō pinati e hoa. Very clever from you. So what do we need to do first?
Well, I think we should take inspiration from that staghorn fern and mount our own staghorn fern that we can attach to the fence just there.
Ka aha te ngā ipu e hoa. What happens with the containers? Is that part of what we're using today, or ka pehe te piri pāua atu ki te pātu? How does it actually connect onto the fence?
So what we're going to do is actually mount it on a base and fix it to the fence.
How ngā mea hei whakaoti tēnei mahi? What do we need to get this job done?
Well, Stacey, we need some bird netting or light fine mesh, a hammer, 6 nails, some fishing line, some sphagnum moss, both dry and pre-soaked, some bark mulch or orchid mix, and some thin, easily twisted wire.
Okay, kei a tāua ngā tapu katoa, so we've got everything ready to go. What do we do first?
Okay, so basically we'll cut the end off our bird netting. We'll get about 1/2 metre square.
Right.
So what we're going to do is grab a couple of handfuls of pre-soaked sphagnum moss and then just drain it out. Don't need it to be this wet right now. And then just place it in the centre. Okay, and now we grab our bark mulch and then just pop that in there like that. Lastly, we just need to grab a little handful of the potting mix as well. So this is just to give a little bit of structure to our mixture. And then all we need to do is grab our staghorn fern and place it right in the middle, and then just really gently just pull up the sides of our netting, and we've caught ourselves a staghorn fern.
Kua tūnahitia, so we've wrapped it, and now how do we bind it all together?
Right, we'll just get that twine there, and we'll actually weave the twine through the bird netting.
Kua rite mo te whakairi ki te pātu, ne? So we're ready to attach that to the fence.
That's right. Grab the wire and let's go. So what we first need to do is ascertain which is the top of the plant and which is the bottom of the plant. So when you're looking for the top, you just look for those new baby shoots, and then that is the top of your plant. We're going to make the most of this nail right here and actually just hook that through the bird netting like that. So we need to put in these little nails just around the base of the plant to tie on our fishing wire, because that's what's going to hold the plant onto the fence while it's growing. It's particularly important to remember to cut the wires if you've fixed your staghorn fern to a tree, because those wires are going to cut into the tree trunk and introduce disease, and we don't want that.
Nā, he aha te mahi whai ake nei. What are we up to next? Is it the same sort of concept?
Very similar, but we're going to tie those bromeliads onto our tree and really brighten up this space over here.
Bye. They were mahi anō, ne? So they're doing the same thing here?
Yeah, that's right. We're just basically making cute little balls around the root again.
Kua maui au, I think I've got this sorted now, and we've got quite a few to do, haven't we?
We do. So you really want to mush it all together and get that into a really nice compact root ball like that. All we need to do is wrap this around many, many times.
He pakurere ki tēnā ha te pesa, that's a slightly different step. Is that because it's going onto the tree?
That's right. We'll tie these directly onto a tree trunk. And the best thing about using the fishing line on the bird netting is you hardly see the fishing line or the bird netting.
Hoi anō tā tāua he whakairi ki ngā rākau, so we just need to attach those to the trees.
Aye, and then we're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to place the bromeliads onto the cabbage trees with the fishing line, just in kind of clusters. So we're going to be creative here, really. So these need to face obviously vertically up, because how bromeliads work is they catch the water in these little vases here. Mena kare he rākau.
What about if you don't have a tree, hei whakapiri atu, to put it onto?
Very good question, Stace. So you can actually tie these onto pretty much anything. You could fix them against a trellis or a screen. a fence like we did with the staghorn fern, or you could even hang them actually off a pergola, or if you just had an overhanging tree, that would also work.
Piwari. They look really cute too.
They do. Well, I think the red really pops with the black fence and the other lush greens going on.
Mā rangi nui anō wēnei e tiaki, so we're just going to leave it up to rangi nui, up to the rain and everything to look after them?
Well, yes, as long as there's a regular rainfall, these guys will be fine. In fact, a lot of epiphytes, in fact, prefer to dry out between drinks.
I nā te rere hua e hoa, that looks so beautiful.
It does, doesn't it?
Apart from the fact that it will be very helpful, ka tahi ka tipu, and it will be a growing, beautiful thing, but I love the look of it as well.